Divine Feminine, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I do pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. Give no fidnucks. I repeat again, please remember this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Feminine. I get comments that be like, this doesn't resonate with me. I'm just going to start saying give no fidnucks because, I mean, I've said it several times. This may or may not. So I don't know if you don't listen. Don't listen. I guess you can't read it. Should I write it? Shit. Anyway. Info for private readings will be below the video. Thank you to everyone for the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, and shares. Love ya. All right, Divine Feminine. This is what you got for the next 7 days. The Oracle. You got the flute, which is expression. It says the shamanic flute is played with freedom. There are no rules or music scores to follow. It is played as an expression of one's soul as a direct connection with spirit. Flute urges you to fully express yourself as this will shift your consciousness. Instead of being stifled and trapped, your true essence will soon spring to life. As the freedom returns to your creative flow, a lively, new enthusiasm for your passions will follow. Give yourself permission to be you. Don't let others change you. Be proud of who you are and what you stand for. Practice speaking your truth lovingly in all situations. Get to know yourself as you take steps to rediscover who you truly are. This basically is express yourself. Do it good. Say what the fuck you want to say. It says lovingly to others and shit, so there is a way to like express yourself without cussing motherfuckers out after I just did say that. If it resonate, don't resonate type shit. But oh well, talking to you now, and anyway. That's what this means. It came out with the Hierophant reversed. And then it came out with the bad health. Hierophant reversed, bad health. And then it came out with the Ten of Swords and the pathway. I wanted to know why this Hierophant was reversed because I'm like, this is my God card. I mean, it is commitment, but this is my God card. Fuck all that commitment shit, right? I clarified that Hierophant reversed and it came out with the Page of Cups. So it is about a commitment, but it still is about God as well. But yeah, it's still some of y'all wondering about this shit, but I won't even touch on that group too much. Anyway, Divine Feminine. Basically, what I see with this is either somebody's going to express to you, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days, or you will be expressing to somebody else in the next 7 days that you ain't fucking with them, G. Hierophant reverse, or they ain't fucking with you with the Knight of Cups. That's somebody not bringing an offer of commitment. I was trying to turn this shit, figure out what the fuck was going on. That's what the fuck that mean. That's what that mean, yeah. Ten of Swords with the pathway. This person wants to go their own way, or you would like to go your own way. That Hierophant reverse member came out with bad health. So this is retrograde season with motherfuckers coming back. So this could be somebody returning, Laverne, right? To come and try to offer you some shit, a commitment that you don't want after some shit was fucked up. Or this could be you going to somebody trying to get back in a commitment and somebody think that you fucked up, Divine Feminine. Either way, it looks like that shit ain't happening is what I'm picking up. And it's weird because Mercury retrograde, well, no, shit, I guess it brings the person back. Maybe you just declining that shit. Seat's taken, right? Seat's taken. I don't want that shit. Also, though, for some of y'all, I feel like this is your relationship with God. The Hierophant is referred to with the bad health card. Somebody on this channel don't talk to his ass the fuck at all. I don't know who you are. But that's what this is telling me, because the flute is here as expression. So that would be prayer. It says hooked up with the spirit, didn't it? Let me see. It is played as an expression of one's soul as a direct connection with spirit is what this says. And why the fuck the Hierophant reverse? That ain't for everybody, of course, but I'll be a fool to think everybody connected to God or has a great relationship with God. For those that don't, get on that shit. It's causing problems in your life, bad health, probably physically bad health, mental, and all that shit. You probably wonder why the fuck shit ain't taking off. Tired all the motherfucking time, Ten of Swords with the pathway. That's why. Because God is the living water, G, and you are not drinking it. Hierophant reverse with the Page of Cups. It's time for you to express yourself and start praying to God and all that shit. All that shit. That's for those that have this type of relationship with him. Whether you call it source, spirit, divine, universe, whatever the fuck. This is how that relationship is going. And I feel like because you don't talk to him, G. Don't talk to him, man. That's for somebody. Let me look at this card. Somebody makes knit hats. If you make knit hats and you're, speaking of that, y'all, the community bulletin board. Don't forget to check that out. We got a bunch of nuns on there that have their businesses. I know some nuns sent me some stuff, so I will put it up this week. But we have people's businesses, all different type of things. Check out the community bulletin board. It's like a little convent farmer's market in this bitch, right? Walk through, see what you like. If you'd like to put your business, not your damn modeling or, you know what I mean? It's a business, G. If you have a business website or storefront, you can send that to me in my email in the description box. It says, or subject, what did I say? Convent Community Bulletin Board. So I can put it up there for you. If you have an Etsy or an Amazon shop, send me your Instagram link, your social media link, so they can go to your Etsy or your Amazon from there. Because I don't feel comfortable posting Etsy and Amazon on YouTube. Them motherfuckers be tripping. Anyway, just want to put that out there for those who are interested in the Community Bulletin Board. Damn, this shit really feel like I'm meeting this shit. That's crazy. All right, back to what I was saying. But I was talking about that because somebody makes knit caps, and I like knit caps. So if you make knit caps and you got a store or website, please hit me up on the Convent Bulletin Board so I can post it and buy one. Tuski. Yeah. I don't know things about snakes, but I'm being told they go somewhere in the winter or when it gets cold, they go in people's houses. Is that true? If it's true and you have a basement, they're saying, move some shit around, G. Some might be trying to hibernate up in your shit for winter. That is for someone. I know we had spiders. Now we got snakes. Okay. Somebody's eyes are irritated right now. If you live in California, I know fuck why. Them fires are fucking everybody up, y'all. They're not close to like LA. You know what I mean? Like the city, but the smoke is blowing because of the winds. So it's ash. You can smell the smoke. It's fucking everybody up. That's why I've been hacking. I mean, I hacked period because I'm smoking weed. Yay. But I mean, this shit is just like ridiculous, G. Somebody eyes fucked up from that shit out here. Or that's watching this. Someone is being affected by the smoke. Yeah. Somebody got badass allergies, period, on here. Like, you can't be around trees, the shit that's blossoming, none of that shit. Damn, that's fucked up. Somebody's trying to take out their faux locks or braids or something right now. Okay. That's all I'm getting so far. Let's keep moving, because this is a gang of shit on the table, G. If you can see the table, you be like, none. The fuck is this shit? The flashcards, Divine Feminine, you got for the next 7 days. You got, this is the police card, but it's the justice card. I'm kind of figuring out what all these are now. This is the justice card. You got the motorcycle. It don't have no name yet. It's just the motorcycle. It probably should be like the chariot or something, but it ain't. Because I got another card for that. And then you got the tiger. Overall, Divine Feminine for the next 7 days. The flash energy is almost like I just want to get myself on track or stay on track where I've been and shit. Keep it fucking moving and stay strong. It seemed kind of like a balanced ass week, Divine Feminine. Kinda, sorta. I feel like it's not for the faint of heart for sure this week, and we'll get into it. But that's kind of like what this is. So for the Divine Feminines, probably the Divine Feminines who have that relationship with God, that's probably the one where it's not for the faint of heart. But for the Divine Feminines who have that relationship with God, and you know what I mean, they know like that's where everything is coming from or whatever, and pay homage and give respect. I feel like shit balancing out for you, dude. You like on your way, basically, with this damn tiger card too. I forgot to tell you, I don't call signs out when I do these readings. It either resonate or it don't resonate. But we didn't even get to that part, but I'm telling you now. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, this is you just basically getting through every day. Sometimes we fuck shit up too. I'm looking at this tiger, it's making me think like, I might have fucked this one up, boss. You know what I mean? Like say you got a new job or something and they give you the task to do, but you just learned how to do it and you fuck up a couple because you didn't really know. Like, oops, I didn't know. So nails don't belong in the jar of spaghetti sauce? Like, no, bitch, right? You gonna kill people. Like, oh, my bad. That type shit. Using that as an example, but it's like it's okay to make mistakes. Divine Feminine is what I'm picking up. We learn as we grow. Like I was just telling somebody with this card, or one of the signs that I did. I watch a lot of like the Discovery Channel and all the Animal Planet and all that shit. Whenever these tigers and lions go out and hunt, you would think when they go out and hunt, they get to keep the food, but a lot of times they don't. The hyenas come in packs and shit, and they take that shit. Ain't no lion fucking with no whole pack of hyenas. He just ain't gonna do it. He loses his food. It's this type of shit. Like, yeah, you're gonna lose your food sometimes, Divine Feminine. But you still the apex predator of the jungle. So I feel like you're going to win some and lose some. There's a little worry this week, Divine Feminine. But, I mean, oh, I forgot to light my candles. What is going on? Shit, motherfuckers scared to start fires in this bitch, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I'll keep talking while I'm lighting. Yeah, Divine Feminine, I feel like there's going to be some mistakes made this week, to be honest with you, G, for the next 7 days. I couldn't tell you what they are necessarily, but from what I'm looking at with the cards down here, it's definitely some men's coming back. Definitely. The song I've been hearing is that Drake and Janae Aiko song. What is it? What's up? Been a minute since we've kicked it. You've been caught up with those bitches. I don't get it. You're a star, love. You shouldn't have to deal with that. I never made you feel like that. That's somebody talking that shit. That's why I love me. I love me enough for the both of us. Somebody coming back running game. Divine Feminine. That's what I'm feeling. That's why you trust me. I know you've been through more than most of us. Yeah, somebody coming back trying to act like they on your side now. So what are you? What are you so afraid of? Yeah, Divine Feminine. This could be you or the person talking to you. Darling, you give, but you cannot take love. So that could be you, Divine Feminine. You give, but you can't take love. It's almost like so I'm picking up, there's some Divine Feminines out there who will give love but won't take it. It's either that you don't know how to wait for a motherfucker to bring it to you, like it requires patience, or you really just don't know how to take love. And shit, a lot of us been there. You know what I mean? When you ain't used to being treated right, it's hard to take love, but it's easy to give it because that's the type of person that you are. That's what she's saying. Either somebody's coming back to you. If somebody's coming back to you saying that, because the song says, been a minute since we kicked it, you've been caught up with the bitches, I don't get it, you're a star, love. Shit, I don't know, Divine Feminine. Maybe some of y'all could have been kicking it with some whack ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be the other energy coming towards you saying that. But I feel like this is some Divine Feminines that are wanting to go back to their Divine Masculine, who that song was for. That shit been playing a lot. And then there's some Divine Masculines, of course, coming back to the Divine Feminine, talking shit. Like, I love you. I love me enough for the both of us. You know, all that shit. I keep hearing that song. So we'll see how it all applies. But that's the one I keep hearing. You give, but you can't take love, Divine Feminine. It's time to take love, Divine Feminine. That's like really what they're telling me. Like, it's time for you to be treated a certain way. For those that have not been treated right, it's time for you to be treated a certain way. For God, it's probably that, remember that Hierophant was reversed. So shit, it's almost like That's probably why that Hierophant was reversed, y'all. Because we always talk about how God lives in us, right? God is in us. So if we give and we can't take love, then we're not giving love to God. You know what I mean? We're not taking blessings from him or nothing. That's what this is. You give, but you cannot take love. So that's still the same shit. Who you choose? Who you choosing, Divine Feminine? Yourself or somebody else? Because taking love means you have to choose you, G. Anyway. That's deep. That song been in my head for like a couple of days, G. Just over and over and over. Anyway, let's keep moving. Divine Feminine. I pulled a card for how you feel about yourself for the next 7 days, right? Some of y'all are worried about if a motherfucker coming back during this Mercury retrograde, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? That's all y'all thinking about. Queen of Swords with the poverty card. Did this motherfucker reinvent itself, or is it still Britney fucking Federline, or is it reinvented Britney? You know what I mean? Some of y'all are a slave to that thinking still. But I mean, it's bound to happen. Shit, so I'm starting to just deal with that shit. It's just different people out there, G. Some of y'all are worried about just being single, period. Because she got 2 rings on. One is on the left, one is on the right. You know what I mean? So some of y'all just want to be in a commitment is what it looks like. Scared you won't be. Some of y'all are scared y'all going, I told y'all that shit before. Stop talking to yourselves like that. Keep your thoughts as pure as the water. Queen of Swords. Other Divine Feminines for the next 7 days. Some of y'all are worried about some money or some shit, or trying to figure out how to get some more money. You know what I mean? That type shit. Trying to reinvent yourself. That's what's up. I don't really feel like this. I feel like this is some of y'all being scared that y'all gonna be broke. So I don't know. Maybe some of y'all quit y'all job. There's not a lot of pentacles out here today. Some of y'all could have quit your job and like, now what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, I don't want to be fucking Brittany Federline shitting in gas station bathrooms and putting my baby in my lap because I can't afford a car seat type shit. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a fear here, Divine Feminine, but let me put one on this Queen of Swords real quick. Because what is it, G? Because that fear is for everybody. That fear card. Queen of Swords. I got the money. I got the fear of somebody not coming back or could possibly come back and you ain't wanting to talk to this motherfucker. One with the Queen of Swords. Page of Swords. Yeah. Somebody, you want to, so there's some Divine Feminines who are worried and shit because a motherfucker ain't text them, ain't called them and shit. You know what I mean? Page of Swords with the Queen of Swords and the poverty card because that motherfucker still Brittany Federline. That's why. This person ain't woke. For the Divine Feminines who are still worried about that. That's for some of them. Other ones, they just ain't calling because don't nobody give a fuck about that shit no more. Divine Feminine, you could be giving off the energy to people like, I don't want to talk to you, poverty card. And this could be, you know what I'm saying? Is it working? You know what I mean? Like, you just scared. Some of y'all could be scared. Some people are coming back from through Mercury retrograde that you ain't fucking with. All fucking Brittany Federlines and shit. That's kind of what I'm picking up on. Money issues, talking to people, or people coming to ask you for money and shit, Divine Feminine. Maybe your kids need something and they done came and asked you for some shit and you forgot you got to pay for that shit. Like, fuck. When the school start? Like, it started in September, Mom. It's November. I should have been had this shit. Like, my bad, kid. You can't fucking kick the soccer ball with church shoes on shit for another season? Damn. That type shit. We ain't got no money, Joe. We trying around here. For those where it's not a money issue, I feel like, I don't know, Divine Feminine. I feel kind of like some of you guys are seeing people less fortunate than you too. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. I feel like a thankful vibe. You know what? Damn, I was just talking to my stepdad about this too the other day, but same thing my mom. We used to drive down the street, right? When I was young. Well, of course, everybody. Where else you gonna drive, none? Yeah, we drive down the sidewalk sometimes, damn. Anyway, we used to drive down the street and shit, and my mom would see people pushing carts, like homeless people, and she'd be like, I remember Queen of Swords, I went to school with that dude, with that lady and shit. Like, look at him. Page of Swords would have me look at him and shit. That's how you gonna be if you don't get your life together, kid. My mom would always show me homeless people that she knew. That person had so much potential. That person had this. It's kind of almost like this is kind of like the fear of the Lord as well, which the fuck you should have. If that Hierophant reversed, for those who don't have no relationship with God or it's in bad health right now, yeah, you should feel like this, G. That's probably why your money affected. Did I not tell y'all like a couple weeks ago that your money was gonna start fucking up? Yeah. That's what that is. For others, like in regards to those that are not worried about no divine masculine and got a good relationship with God, this is just the fear of the Lord, G. And I feel like it is a little intense, but it's almost like you're seeing people. Remember, I told you also you were gonna be learning lessons, Page of Swords, vicariously through others. Excuse me, meaning you were gonna see the demise of others that has nothing to do with you. Nothing. People that were reinvented Brittany then turn back to fucking Brittany Federline. It is a scary thought because you watching God work, Divine Feminine. Like shit. I'm telling you, I tell God every day, like, I don't know why you shine on me like you do. Like I just feel so undeserving. It's unwarranted mercy. Thank you. And good evening. Unwarranted mercy, Divine Feminines, for the ones that have a relationship with God and strictly connected to that shit and on their purpose. That's what this is. You getting blessings and you like, but me? You asking. And he like, yeah, dude, that was Brittany Federline. You reinvented Brittany. It's no need to be scared, Divine Feminine. And I feel that for sure for the majority of y'all that have, like, you know what I'm saying, got on your purpose and shit. That's why, because you got these stripes. Like I said, like sometimes I ask God, like a wretch like me, you know, ain't that what in them Amazing Grace or something? He saved a wretch like me with all them fucking stripes and shit. You know what I mean? It is scary. Because I'll go out there and I'll see people homeless and shit. And I'm like, damn, I done did some fucked up ass shit in my life. Or just people really going through it. And I sit there like, oh my God, that so could have been me type shit. Divine Feminine, I feel like for the next 7 days, you are seeing people in certain positions and certain ways of life where you like, damn, that fucking could have been me, G. That fucking could have been me. But you remember you had the Justice card out here with the motorcycle. So you balanced and going places. But I feel like that's why when people are like, yeah, I hope I get to see my divine masculine crumble and fall, and I hope he did, and I see it and all. It's not what you think, G. Because it's not what you think when you see somebody that you supposedly love fall and crumble. It's not, but it's a lesson from God if you are. Even if it's people you don't love. Like I said, I feel like there's people on the street or people that you could possibly know and shit that are like falling down. I'm falling, baby, I'm selfish. Oh no, that's calling. Look, I'm fucking up the words. I told you that's what we do as a brown skinned people. Anyway, Yeah, divine feminine. That's basically what that is for, I feel, the majority of y'all. It's like almost the fear of the Lord. You are scared because of that unwarranted mercy, meaning, damn, I got a new job. I quit my job, opened my own business. I came up on some money traveling. Like, this shit has never happened while I'm watching other people's shit all fuck up. It is kind of scary, divine feminine. For those, like I said, where that Hierophant is reversed in regards to their relationship with God, this is probably how you feel in regards to yourself. You know what I mean? It feels empty because he ain't there. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have God. I don't know what people do without him. I really don't. Moving on. Shit. Divine Feminine, the cards you got for the next 7 days. You got the Knight of Wands with the King of Cups here with the Coffin and Diana Ross. It's a lot of menses. Keep your legs closed to marry menses. It's a lot of menses out here, Divine Feminine, okay? Ace of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups came out, and I was like, who's she fucking with? Because the King of Cups is out here. The Mature Man, which is my pubic hair card, the Courtship, and Michael Jackson. And then the King of Pentacles reverse came out. I'm like, who are these menses? Right? King of Pentacles came out. That got clarified with King of Pentacles reversed. That got clarified with Nipsey and the Lovers, G. I was like, oh, sookie now, right? That also came out with the Temperance card, the Queen of Pentacles. So now you got the King of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles upright. That came out with Tatiana, Neanderthal face, and the damn Temperance card, okay? Divine Feminine. For the next 7 days. I feel like it's going to be some kids coming to ask y'all for some fucking money for damn show. They coming, G. Can I have up in this motherfucker? That's just all I hear is kids asking for shit. The holidays are coming up, so maybe them damn toy commercials are coming up. I'm feeling like kids are getting lists, Christmas lists or something ready and shit. Divine Feminine is like, fuck, is that now? Fuck! Yeah, man. That's coming up, G. For those that buy their kids gifts. I mean, shit, because my people, we don't tell our kids Santa Claus did that shit. Like Cat Williams said, bitch, I worked. Nah, and no man came down no chimney. I did all of that shit. I did all of that. That type shit, right? The energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days, Divine Feminine, there are some menses coming back. Some of y'all don't get no fucks about, don't want no offer. Don't nobody bring me no bad news, right? Like I told y'all, there's a lot of y'all that don't want to hear from your Divine Masculine. I know this is Divine Masculine because the King of Pentacles is here reversed with the Queen of Pentacles right here. And Nipsey with the Lovers is here. This is Divine Masculine. But it looked like for a lot of y'all don't want no offer from this motherfucker. From some of y'all are patiently still waiting on this motherfucker to bring an offer. And for those that are waiting, it don't look like he gonna offer one. Gee, look at this shit. He got a Queen of Pentacles at home, a Tatiana Neanderthal face, G. That's why he ain't. So you can wait and be as patient as you want, but you are wasting your own life away waiting on the motherfucker laid up with another bitch. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying, though. But for the Divine Feminists who have let that shit go, you pretty much just let go of that union shit. Like, I don't need to be Queen of Pentacles with this dude anymore. Like, I just don't. Like, he's a dog. You know what I mean? All the shit. He probably will still be fucking around with Tatianas. This is what you thinking. Maybe that's just what you tell yourself to get through the day, Divine Feminine. I don't know. It could be. But a lot of y'all's patience just wore the fuck out and shit. Basically. It's almost like a Divine Feminine. I'm being told that some of y'all feel like you would be this Tatiana if you got back with your Divine Masculine. That's why I was telling y'all before, and I tell people, I'm like, when you, this whole Divine Feminine journey, like in my experience, and when I've talked to people who are really on the path and on the journey for themselves, they don't have any interest in their Divine Masculine anymore. Like in a romantic sense, they wish the best for him. They still ask about him and all that, which is fine. But they don't have that romantic sense. They don't need that offer or whatever. They almost feel like they'd be going backwards, Tatiana Neanderthal face with the Queen of Pentacles if they did. My spirit guys done already let me the fuck up out of this shit. Why in the fuck would I go back? Says the Divine Feminines that are on the path strictly just to be Divine Feminine, not worried about the Divine Masculine. That's what this is. The other Divine Feminine is waiting on the Divine Masculine. You're just trying to exude patience and wait for him to decide to leave Tatiana because you think she Neanderthal face and y'all gonna be together and all that shit. I ain't gonna touch on all that because we already know where that goes. Don't be sitting there waiting, G. I'm telling you, that's why your money affected. That group right there, that's waiting on Divine Masculine, I have a feeling that yours is the Hierophant reverse who has the bad relationship or not a great relationship with God. And it's affecting your money and your mental health and shit. For those that have detached from that shit, this is just unwarranted mercy that you are thankful for. And that Hierophant reverse goes into regards, I don't want no relationship really with nobody right now, none. I'm focused on myself. I've already died to the flesh, Ten of Swords. I'm on my path, G. I ain't worried about no motherfucking dick. I heard that, bitch. I heard the fuck out of that. With the Temperance card, I've been let out, none. So there's a lot of Divine Feminines who maybe were not feeling like this in the last 7 days who now feel like this now for the next 7 days. Some of y'all get epiphanies, G. Some of y'all get the aha moment, like, okay, this whole divine masculine, divine feminine is connected to the divine. Let's say there's a pyramid triangle, right? The tip of the triangle is God, but we keep focusing on the sides of the triangle. Somebody's realizing, oh, it's the tip. Yeah, it's the tip, just the tip, boo-boo. Don't let it go all the way inside, just the tip, just playing. The tip, y'all. The divine God, the Most High, is the tip of the pyramid. Some of y'all are realizing that shit. That's why y'all are giving up on this whole shit. It's going to be hard to do for y'all that are just now getting into that mindset. It will, but you realize like going backwards, it literally is like doing that. It literally is doing that. Some of y'all are strippers. Hey, bands will make her dance. Bands will make her dance. All these chicks popping. Look, I don't know. Be careful if it's somebody up in the club and shit trying to feeling on your boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-tee. And that motherfucker ain't paying no money. Where the security guards at? They ain't supposed to even be touching your ass. He like you though, whoever this is. Whoever out there strippers, Diamond and shit, Diamond and Ronnie and shit. Make sure the handler, whoever the fuck, the bouncer or somebody is around. Cause there's somebody in this club that really, really likes you, divine feminine. And shit. I don't know. I feel like they patient. You know what I'm saying? Like this is somebody that wait on your ass outside type shit. Moving the fuck on. Divine feminine. I told you it's a lot of men's is out here, right? Queen of Cups and shit with the mature man and courtship. There could be somebody new. He got pubic hair. You know what I'm saying? This is my pubic hair card. That's coming to talk to you in the next 7 days. Look like you may meet somebody new. Definitely older than you, divine feminine, right? That part. Or this is just you walking in your power and shit. Like I said, ascending with the mature man, Queen of Cups. You got compassion for people. You're smart and shit. You're making friends. You know what I mean? Meeting new motherfuckers. It's almost like we are the world. Oh, we are the children. Right? I feel a real, like you want to get out there and meet people, divine feminine. I get that. Because you just, these are probably people who had social anxiety is what they just said. You're growing out of that, if that applies to you. Social anxiety, you meeting people, shit, just like you. Then again, there could be an older gentleman coming back that you used to fuck with and they told him, right? Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. No one wants to feel the beat it. Basically, that motherfucker coming back. I feel like you're going to talk to this motherfucker, divine feminine, after you told him to beat it. This person has grown up. I don't know. It could be a divine masculine or somebody fucking else. Divine masculine is over there in that King of Pentacles. This look like a whole new motherfucker. Or it's somebody not in regards to divine masculine. Excuse me if I said divine feminine over there. Divine masculine, I mean. This is somebody else. There could be a father figure coming back to y'all that you haven't seen in a while. Divine feminine, the energy you're going to be in for the next 7 days. Fucking Papa Joe coming and shit. Tell that motherfucker keep his hands to himself. You grown now, shit. I'll slap you back, Joe. That type shit. I feel like an estranged father figure could be coming around you, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. Or your father could be coming around and that motherfucker always was just, but the kid is not my son. No, right? It might be your father figure that treated you like that, or you have a baby, divine feminine, and the baby's father is coming around after he was talking about the kid wasn't his son and shit, old punk ass motherfucker. I'm picking that up. Like I said, I'm picking up the kids asking y'all for shit for the ones that's already here on Earth, URF. They asking you for shit, right? But back to the divine feminine, right, who was on this path, on this journey strictly for herself. Look, God's plan, that Ace of Pentacles. It's like he giving you shit, G. So why the fuck would you need the divine masculine when you have the divine, the tip of the pyramid is what I'm saying. That's for those on that path. You realize, I told y'all the other day, I'm like, I think God is just my divine masculine at this point. I really do. I really do feel that way. Like he's the only one that's around. You know what I mean? That saved me, that's taken me out of all. That's why I be like this. You know what I mean? For real, me, God, you chose me? Like, oh my God, I'm humbled, right? Hold up, bitch. Hold up, sit down, little bitch. Be humble. Hold up, bitch. Sit down. Hold up, bitch, right? This is for all the bitches that was humble and sat the fuck down, right? With them pentacles in the next 7 days. God is, let the coin fall down. I feel like y'all get some money. Remember, Queen of Pentacles was out here. Don't get all Tatiana crazy with your money. Hood rat, hoot your mama. She ain't nothing but don't be out there spending that money all crazy, divine feminine, acting like you ain't got no damn home training with Neanderthal face. I feel like for some of y'all, it's going to be a nice amount and y'all going to go fucking wild, G. Fucking wild. Just don't, though. Remember, you got pubic hair. And them kids need shit. You trying to have them play soccer in church shoes. No. You know what I'm saying? They need cleats and shit. So it's almost that type of thing. I feel like God blesses you with some money, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. For those that are on that journey, on that path. Remember, I told you for those that weren't on that journey, some of y'all were worried about money. There's still the 2 groups. I ain't going to touch too much into the second group. Y'all really got to catch up, G, for real. Because it's like I'd rather spit out that good vibe and shit, and y'all be like, yeah, this shit makes sense, than keep going over what the fuck motherfuckers ain't doing and what the fuck they ain't getting. But moving on. Then the King of Cups came. So you got the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles out here, divine feminine. Divine feminine, there are some divine masculines coming back just to fuck, and they out. You know what I'm saying? That goes for everybody. Because with this Queen of Cups and King of Cups, this is a divine counterpart as well. Doesn't have to be, but I'm picking up in that situation as well. Yes. So like I said, what's up? Been a minute since we've kicked it. You've been caught up. Same shit with that Janae Eichel. This motherfucker coming back to lay it on thick. With them bitches, I don't get it. You're a star, love. Right? So this is divine masculine coming back talking about, oh, you got a man now? Well, he don't do this. And he a hater. So basically there's a divine masculine that comes back as a hater. Because she said, I don't get it why you kick it with these bitches. You a star, love. Like this motherfucker was Nipsey the whole time around you and shit. Like, motherfucker, you were the bitch I was kicking it with, G. What the fuck you talking about? To the divine masculine. You're that bitch, yes. With them bitches, I don't get it. You're right, I am a star, love. That's why I dipped on your ass, divine masculine. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. That's why. I put it into that motherfucking drama with the coffin card and Diana Ross. Yeah, this is my drama card. Well, and Diana Ross be drunk as fuck too with this King of Cups. Be aware, drinking and driving, divine feminine, in the next 7 days. That shit may not end well, G. We know what happens with that. You could hurt yourself or someone. Be smart. Get a fucking Uber or a Lyft. That's what this Knight of fucking Wands is. Ask that motherfucker for a ride. Be careful, y'all drinking and driving and shit. You got the pubic hair motherfucker over here with the Queen of Cups. Ask that motherfucker to drive. I know he got an access van or something. Shit. They'll come get you. Anyway. It's people coming back, divine feminine, in this Mercury retrograde, G. No diggity, no doubt. For real. I really don't see the divine masculine really coming. I don't see him as one of them people. He could be, and you may just reject his offer, King of Pentacles, but I feel like the majority of them, I really don't feel like those are the people that are returning. I feel like that King of Pentacles reversed is him because it's with the Lovers and Nipsey. Nipsey's my Ascendant Master card. The Lovers is the actual divine counterparts card. I don't feel like that's one of the people that come back. If it is divine, if this divine masculine returns to you, divine feminine, or I'll put it this way. The divine masculine that returns to the divine feminine during the Mercury retrograde, she don't want that motherfucker. She can yay or nay. She can Randy Jackson him. It's going to be a no for me, dog. For those that are waiting on this divine masculine to return, I feel like God is purposely keeping him away from you during the Mercury retrograde because y'all relationship like this here. Hierophant reversed, bad health. And I'm talking about you and God's relationship, not you and divine masculines. God gave you divine masculine. So for you to not talk to him about it and ask what's going on, tell him thank you and what can I do in the meantime, between time while he doing his, none of that shit, that divine masculine probably won't return. Trust me, I'd rather the divine masculine return to y'all. It's almost like the divine feminines that don't want the divine masculine, that's when he's coming. That's who he's going to come to. The ones that want him, he's not. That's how that shit works. Like I always tell y'all, people that want money and shit always get love, and people that want love always get money. It's that way. Always been that way. Bryson Tiller, it's always been that way. So the crazy shit about it though, for the divine feminine is waiting on the divine masculine, I feel like your money being affected though. Because there is coin here for you. This go for everybody and shit. It does. That goes for everybody, but it's probably as soon as you get it, you got to spend it or you lose it or something like that. But it's just because your mindset ain't right. Some of y'all need to focus on what the fuck y'all want to do on your purpose and shit. Study up on that shit. It ain't enough to just say, oh, I'm going to be a divine feminine. Yeah, but how? What's your task on this planet, G? Are you just like here, like Brittany Federline and just saying I'm divine feminine, but you have no fruit on your tree? Poverty card. That you should be scared. Because you claiming to have a job you really don't have, G, and I'm going to keep it 100. That's that old catch me if you can shit, where a motherfucker was a pilot, a doctor. So it's almost like there's some divine feminines who want to be a divine feminine when it suits them. You know what I mean? When it suits them. And that's probably the ones that are looking more towards union. And that ain't what that shit is about, G. We talk about it all the fucking time. Majority of everybody, the divine feminines, though, I feel like y'all getting that coin. this week in the next 7 days. I feel like it's divinely led to you. For those that have been doing what they supposed to be doing and kind of just not worried about no relationships and no dick and shit and no sex and what they doing and tati and all that shit, you bitches getting some motherfucking money. Some of y'all about to dye y'all hair, get your hair cut, all hair done, nails done, everything done. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's some old menses attracted to y'all, divine feminine. It's a lot of old menses out here. Shout out to Nene Leaks for the extra S on menses. I thought men was already plural, but she had to put an S on the bitch. So we gonna rock with it. Menses, right? That is a joke for the motherfuckers that be like, no, none. No, it's really men. There is no S. Durr. Okay? Durr. What the fuck? That should be crazy when I be reading them comments like, anyway, let me move the fuck on. Anyway. Overall, divine feminine, like I said, I feel like y'all are full of love. I feel like y'all are getting that coin. There's 3 pentacles down here. So something is working out. Some new job is working out. Some project is working out. For those on the path, that shit's working. And it didn't take no help from no divine masculine or no man or no other authority figure at all, bitch. You did that shit on your well, not by yourself. I mean, you did have your spirit guides and God and shit behind you, but on the 3D, that's by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You depended on your higher self to get this shit, and you gonna get it. You meeting new people and shit. I told you we are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a better place. So let's start giving. That's the divine feminine. That's the one I'm talking to right here. The ones that I fucking rock with hard. You know what I mean? So let's start giving. That type shit. And maybe that's what this is. Shit, divine feminine look like you could probably be the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe you somebody's savior. You know what I mean? And I don't mean that in the fact as like God and all of that, but I mean you save somebody. You help somebody out in the next 7 days. And I think you get rewarded for it even bigger, G, even bigger. The great Lulu said money is a frequency. You got to give, you know what I'm saying, to receive. You give, but you cannot take love. Basically, that type shit, divine feminine. That type shit. So it's almost like, let's say you have been given. A lot of us have this issue. It's hard for me sometimes to take shit. Y'all know when y'all be trying to give me tips and money and I'll be like, nah, G, I tell y'all every time, people can vouch. I'll be like, nope, don't send me extra just because me and you talking, God gonna bless me for that, for giving you that extra time. He always does. Always. I ain't never had to worry about it because I'm on my purpose. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I know the shit's going to be returned. A lot of you divine feminines are walking in that energy in the next 7 days for sure. But I feel like y'all telling some menses no. I feel like you telling this King of Cups, whoever the fuck this is, that's coming back talking about the motherfuckers you fucking with ain't shit, even though he was the motherfucker that wasn't shit. You getting rid of his ass because he still ain't shit. He's still a fucking full of drama and shit. The King of Pentacles, you getting rid of his ass because he possibly, this reverse King of Pentacles, because he still laid up with a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Still laid up with a bitch talking about he ain't happy, but he ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? Losing money and shit. You ain't fucking with him. This mature man you might fuck with, you either may tell him to beat it, right? Or this a baby's father coming back talking about, you know what I'm saying, after he was talking about the kid ain't my son and shit. Fucking son got a beard and shit. What the fuck you doing here now, Charles? Our kid is like 27. You know, he's like, I still want to be in his life, right? That type shit. This type shit, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. This shit funny. Let me see here. Let me look around some more, y'all. A lot of y'all know what y'all need to put an end to. Queen, so there's some divine feminines out here who know they need to put an end to waiting on this whole union shit out here with this Queen of Swords, the scary face, this worried lady, the Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Y'all already know. You already know, in my 112 voice. Y'all already know what y'all need to put an end to. Well, I take that back. Not all of y'all know. And I say that because the Hierophant is reversed with bad health. But that's why you can't figure out why he's around, why you met divine masculine in the first, all that shit. That's why, because you focused on the wrong relationship, G. That's why. You already know deep down what you need to do. You know that shit ain't good for your ass shit. You already know, G. You can still love that motherfucker and still be like, that motherfucker just ain't good for me, G. He just ain't. He ain't, G. Period. At least right now, not while he fucking reversing ain't got no fucking coin. Shit, what the fuck he gonna do for you? And not saying coin is everything, but it look like your father in heaven blessing you with coin. And I mean, shit, or an offer of all, whatever the fuck, whatever you want. Hey, girl, you know I can provide whatever you need, whenever you need. Call 632-2135. Basically, God is like Toni in your life. You know what I mean? He like, well, which Toni you want, Booski? Just say it and I got you. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like I feel like there are a lot of divine feminines who have built up their relationship with God, with the divine for sure. And so you have confidence now to tell these people no. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no more motherfucking stripes, G. You just don't. You full of them already. That's why I said it's kind of almost like I've already made enough mistakes, G, with all these stripes. You know what I mean? You can't change the stripes on the tiger. It's who we are. It's what we did. We all waited on these motherfuckers. We all were interested in the union in the beginning. All that shit, right? But once we realize it, that's all the stripes we need. I don't need no more. I don't need any more. So I'm on my way. Motorcycle. To get balanced for me. Right? But there are some that want the union because that is the justice card as well. So I'm saying there's still the two groups. I mean, and I guess that's just how the shit go. You know how that shit go in my Drake voice and shit. That's just how that shit go. But, oh my God, y'all, I just started pouring raining. I swear, somebody posted something on my damn Instagram that said, I hope God sends rain to put the fires out in Los Angeles and California. I swear, y'all, it never rains in Southern California. Didn't I just tell you God was Toni, Toni, Toni? I'll see you when I get there. I haven't seen your face in a year. I can't wait till I get there. Just to kiss and squeeze and hug and girl, you know the rest, cause they tell me. Shout out to Southern California. If you in California, is it raining at your house? Cause it's raining at mine. Thank God for that. Put them damn fires out. Moving on, y'all. That was dope. I told y'all God answered. I just did not say I had the fires and the sinus infections and shit. And look at God. I tell you, that's why I don't need no extra tips and all that other shit. Cause he gonna do it for me, G. He always does. Anyway, he like, you can't breathe, G? Oh, Boski, let me fix it. Let the rain fall down. Thank you, God. Thank God for the rain. Moving on. What you need to be aware of, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. That was so dope. And I was inside. Hallelujah, wanna do? Hallelujah, wanna do? Let's see. Be aware. What's Divine Feminine need to be aware of for the next 7 days? Even my dog. Shit. Emperor and the Empress. Yeah, man. Emperor and the Empress came out. That could be that fucking King of Pentacles. Here, reversed. Remember, because I said your divine counterpart, Divine Feminine. So, but this will be for the Divine Feminines who ain't waiting on the motherfucker. For the Divine Feminines who are still waiting on the Divine Masculine, be aware not walking in this energy, G. For the Divine Feminines who are already walking in this energy, be aware of a motherfucker that you, be aware a motherfucker may be coming to you on this shit, right? But it's in the be aware section. So it's almost like, it could be your divine counterpart, or it could be someone coming towards you that's already in a relationship, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Be aware of somebody trying to ruffle your feathers too, Divine Feminine, piss you off. Because that dress got ruffled. What is it? Ruffles have ridges. Ruffles. Y'all remember that commercial? Ruffles have ridges. All right. So the separation card came out. That's what this is. But this is also my needing time to talk to God card. Because it's a white wall, it's a blank canvas, a blank slate, right? So be aware, Divine Feminine, of not being in this energy, because I actually like this together. The Empress with this chair is almost like this is like being in your dorm at Divine University. Basically, ain't shit in the motherfucker. Be aware of not being in here. I feel like he's asking us to be in here for some reason. Be aware of separating yourself, Divine Feminine, from your purpose. Be aware of not doing what you're supposed to do. Where is the fruit on the tree? AKA, where is the writing on the wall, G? And then that's why I said there's some Divine Feminines out there saying they Divine Feminine, but it ain't shit on the wall to show. I ain't seen your project. I ain't seen shit. You just got the damn outfit on. Be aware of being a Divine Feminine shell for the next 7 days. Be aware of that shit. But like I said, and be aware of somebody that could possibly be married coming up to your ass that ain't separated, single, divorced, or none of that shit. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Be aware of beating your head up beside a brick wall and shit, trying to figure out where your emperor/empress is, your divine counterpart, for the next 7 days. Because this is the time you need to talk to God. Remember, that Hierophant is reversed, dude. It's reversed with a bad health card. Take this time, Divine Feminine, to get closer to him. Not your Divine Masculine, but the divine, the tip of the pyramid. Take your time, G. Take that time that he's giving you. So anxiety, be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Remember, I told you there's a Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords out here. So there's some anxiety with some Divine Feminines who are Worried that they not gonna get this divine masculine back. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker ain't sent no message or nothing. He just left you on red and shit. Put it on airplane mode so none of those calls come through in my Cardi B voice and shit. And you're like, but this is my fuck all that. This is God giving you this time because you and God's relationship ain't where the fuck it need to be, G. That's why you up all night. That's why. It ain't nothing like having that damn anxiety when you know that what you need to do to let go of something and you don't do it, you will lose sleep and everything. Damn, now the light's going out. Y'all see that? Damn. All right. God talking today for sure. King of Swords. Oh my God, y'all. We got the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles. Yep, there go the thunder. And then the Queen of Cups, King of Cups here. King of Swords with the Nine of Swords. Be aware of being worried about something, Divine Feminine. A lot of y'all could just be worried, like I said, about being single. You are on that Divine Feminine path, but every now and then you think about it like, fuck, am I just a nomad? Like, do I get no one, God? I mean, I don't mind walking in my purpose, but I mean, what's going on? Don't trip, Crip. Don't trip for the Divine Feminines that feel that way. I feel like stay on your path. Remember, you died to the flesh, Ten of Swords. That's just what all we know right now is that we died to the flesh and we on the path. We have no fucking clue. Nine of Swords. That's why some of us are worried. What the fuck is going on? King of Swords is saying don't be aware of worrying. Overthinking shit. I feel like a lot of y'all are worried about being single. Maybe because it's cuffing season and shit. It's getting cold in this motherfucker. Knight of Pentacles came out. Yeah, some of y'all worried about money for sure. Now my stomach growling. Yeah, some of y'all worried about money for sure. Nine of Wands. It's a lot of fear here, Divine Feminine. So be aware of being standoffish. Because remember I told you for Divine Feminines that are on the path, right? You already walking that path. You died to the flesh and shit. You kind of on this journey on your own. Be aware of like worrying and shit about who's coming and all that shit. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. You a 5-star general, G. You gonna get fed and get paid and shit. It's just slow coming and shit. But we fighting for God. So, I mean, it's almost like I know how you feel. It's like, damn, when do you send your troops home, God? I want to see my husband, my kids. Like, I want to go home. I want to go with Jaden Smith saying, Karate Kid, when the mom was like, what do you want? I want to go home. You like Jaden Smith and shit. You want to just go home. Be aware of, I'm feeling antsy. Like, okay, I'm doing it. Like, I'm on the path. Like, what is next? Be aware of being too inquisitive when it comes to God. I am guilty of that shit, G. I am guilty. I'm guilty, G. Oh, my God. Yeah, shit fucking up the Wi-Fi cut off and everything. And I'm getting notices. What the fuck? Oh, it is. Okay. They say Mercury retrograde. Shit been fucking up here anyway, but. Yeah, Divine Feminine, don't trip, Crip. I feel like it's just I don't even really feel like it's war. I really don't. I feel like it's a mental war probably because now you're wondering like, okay, what's going on? It's almost like Divine Feminine, what I'm being told is be aware of overthinking this because remember I told you this was this unwarranted mercy where you're getting all these blessings. I feel like Divine Feminine, you are starting to see more people. I don't want this to sound harsh, so I have to reword this. I'll just say less fortunate because I've used that before. Less fortunate than you. And so it fucking, there's slim pickings now. You know what I mean? When I say less fortunate, I feel like not money wise, but it's just like they haven't been privy to God's love and God's, like it said, ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge and all that other shit. They're not privy to that. And it's like, that's the person you're looking for. Someone who thinks like you. Be aware of thinking that there's nobody out there that thinks like you or none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like there is, but that's all you've been meeting. Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. It's okay. Be aware of getting discouraged. Thank you, y'all. Y'all get wet or something? It took y'all a while today. Be aware of being discouraged, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. God didn't make you an empress/emperor for no reason, G. He didn't separate you for no reason. He separates you because number one, you got work to do and you can't do that shit while you worried about fucking menses and womenses and shit. And you know, when they gonna offer and if they still fucking with you, can't do it, G. You can't. A lot of Divine Feminines already know that. So now for the Divine Feminines that know that and are strictly on the path, we just worried about where the fuck is this going, man? Where the fuck is this going? But we can't even, I mean, we still just got to fight. Take that loaf of bread, that manna that he sends. Because remember when Moses was leading the people out of Egypt or whatever into the promised land, they wandered for 40 years. But manna from heaven fell, even though they complained about it. First, they were hungry and shit and thirsty. Then God was like, all right, I'm going to give them the manna. And you know what I'm saying? Some water out of wherever they were getting. I can't remember if it was from a rock or something like that, or they just wherever they were getting the water from. They were cool with it at first. Then they start fucking complaining because they got tired of eating manna and shit. But these were God's chosen people. He's like, do you remember I freed you, bitch? Right? With this damn separate card, I made you my chosen fucking people and shit. Like, now you worried about what the fuck you gonna eat? Like, wow. Fuck the fact that I got you out. Those people were complaining too. Like, we should have just stayed in Egypt. At least we had stew, soup, beep, 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 beep. Be aware of saying at least I should have just stayed. I could have just stayed with Divine Masculine. He probably was going to end up leaving that bitch anyway. I could have just called him and we would have ended. Be aware of doing that shit of what you could have did, because God already did it. That's the same shit they fucking said. Look it up. They was complaining and shit. All kind of fuck shit. And you could tell, and I don't care what nobody say, you could tell whose ancestors made it to the promised land and whose didn't just by the people out in the street. Gang, gang. I meet people and I'm like, yeah, I could tell your ancestors didn't make it to the promised land. You was one of the motherfucking wandering Israelites, G. I can always tell. Don't be aware of being a wandering Israelite. Divine Feminine for the next 7 days. It shouldn't have took their ass 40 years to get there. That shit was close as fuck. One on this 9 of Swords. Yeah, 3 of Swords. So some of y'all are just still worried about that motherfucking third party. Be aware of that shit. Those are the ones where it's literally affecting your mind and your money, G. But that's because that Hierophant is reversed up there. This is your relationship with God. You letting this shit get in between it. So maybe God keeping that ass up at night. Maybe he like, you want to think about something? Cool. I'll keep your ass up thinking all night till it dawn on you what the fuck this is. I feel like be aware for the next 7 days. Some divine feminines will be experiencing insomnia, but that's God can only talk to you when it's quiet and you by your damn self. So maybe at that time I would ask him to speak. Speak, Lord, speak to me, right? Suge Avery, oh, speak to me. King of Swords, speak to me, man. Be aware not asking God to speak to you for the next 7 days. I feel like he got some manna for you, man. You may not like what he has to say, but he got that manna for you. Damn. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, you may not like what he got to say because there's some information on this shit. So look, look. Divine Feminine still waiting on the Divine Masculine. Be aware of insomnia creeping in the next 7 days. That's really just God trying to talk to you about what the fuck you doing with this shit, right? What's going on, where the true love lies, who your true Divine Masculine is. You know what I mean? Like it's him. Look up. I just noticed on this card, you see on this Lover's card here, look where the male is looking. The male is looking at the female. Look where the female is looking though. She looking to God, G, in this card. So the male's looking at her, she's looking to God. That's what I said, the fucking pyramid, the tip of the fucking pyramid. That's what this is, Divine Feminine. So the ones that are getting insomnia, waiting on this union, y'all can't sleep, eat, think, and all that shit, God is trying to give you instructions on how to fucking get to the tip of the pyramid. For the Divine Feminines who ain't worried about this Divine Masculine and you on your journey and shit, be aware of a motherfucker, yeah, trying to come back to you, Divine Feminine, your divine counterpart, for sure, offering you some shit. And you gonna have your guards up, man. I don't know if it's good or bad. Maybe that's why they said speak lovingly. So you can have your guards up, but it's like, don't be rude to that motherfucker, man. Right? Let him down easy. In my Isley Brothers voice, for the Divine Feminines that gotta break that motherfucker's heart. This King of Swords, he could take it, shit. That motherfucker, look, he could take it, shit. That's for the ones that ain't on the path. There may be just a past lover. Be aware of a past lover, your Divine Masculine. For those that are, for Divine Feminines on the path. Be aware of a lover, Divine Masculine, possibly, or somebody that you gonna fucking break their heart. But be nice, bitch, damn. Don't make him, he gonna cry in the car. Don't make him cry in the car. Divine Feminine, that's just rude. How rude. For the Divine Feminines that are waiting on this Divine Masculine, I feel like there's gonna be no sleep for the next 7 days. Number 1, because you're worried about that shit. But number 2, because God wants you to put on your Empress dress. You know what I'm saying? Get to school, get to class, get to Divine University, fix your fucking grades with him, do some after school work and shit. You know what I mean? Turn it in. You know what I mean? And get to work. Be aware not doing that shit. Yeah, that Lover's card, she ain't even looking at that motherfucker at all. She don't give no fucks about that man. I love this card now just for that. Just because she looks up at God. I love this card. Privileged lady. Yeah. 9 of Swords with it. This is my Divine Feminine card. So be aware of, number 1, inflicting self-heartbreak on yourself, or self-inflicted heartbreak. Thank you, y'all. My dyslexia kicking in. Self-inflicted heartbreak, Divine Feminine. Overthinking some shit that's either been over or need to be over and shit. You know what I mean? Put an end to the shit. Look how you got his sword in the ground. Like, put your foot down, G. Be aware not putting your foot down and putting an end to some fuck shit. Some shit that hurts you, though. It ain't just fuck shit. It's some shit that make you can't sleep and shit and you're hurt and you're crying and shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm saying if it's affecting you in that way. I'm not saying it's not, that it's wrong to cry and be sad and shit. But I'm saying it's wrong to stay up in that shit when God is trying to give you something better and put you in a pretty dress, clean you up, separate you from toxic shit and shit. What the fuck would you be crying for? But I guess that's separating from the flesh. So yeah, I guess you would cry. I need to shut the fuck up. You're right. I apologize for that. I'm keeping 100 when I'm wrong and fucked up. Damn, like, damn, bitch, didn't they just say the shit lovingly, cuz? Sorry, they did. That's my fault. The nun can admit when she wrong. We all been here, G. We have. One on this Lovers in the Knight of Pentacles. Mature woman came out on this Knight of Pentacles and its Lovers. Yeah, so the two groups still. So for the divine feminines that will not be sleeping so much and have this mental anguish and shit because of this whole union shit, yeah, God is trying to get you to look at him so he can break you off of some game so you can kind of grow up spiritually, become the mature woman. She got pubic hair, so this lets me know you're already too old or you know well enough to not be in no situation like that. You just love this motherfucker. That's all that is. And God is like, well, what about everything I've done for you? You know what I mean? That's probably why some of y'all gonna be feeling like this in the next 7 days. I'm telling you, it's scary when you really get connected with God in the beginning because he's so damn good. That's why you almost be like, you know, when they say when anything is too good to be true, it probably is. Not when it comes to God, though. Not when it comes to God, though. That's the whole point of this shit where you just be sitting there in amazement. That's why I said divine feminines on the journey. That is like unwarranted mercy that you are just like, oh my God, I can't believe he just blessed me. For the other ones, that's going to be like, you're scared. You're going to get some message or something, divine feminine. He is going to talk to you for the ones waiting on this union in the next 7 days. You're going to be scared with the 9 of Wands. Be aware of being scared of your father, man. Listen for him. The church is in the background of this expectation card, but that's what this is. So expect his arrival. Be aware, not expecting God's arrival or something, some type of spiritual intervention in the next 7 days for those who are waiting on this union, because he about to, let me tell you something. He about to fire Marshal Bill your ass, divine feminine. For those that are on the path and shit, I told you, a motherfucker coming. It could be your divine counterpart. I'm feeling that a little bit. Might try to reach out or somebody, some menses. You know what I mean? Be aware, they coming and shit. Keep your guards up, but not too high. You still gotta, like I said, approach it lovingly, I guess. Shit, that's gonna be a fucking problem for the nuns, yo. I'm gonna tell you right now. That's gonna be a fucking problem, because I don't really have no gray area. I just say, like, what's there? You know, I ain't got time to fucking shoot the shit. I really don't. Like, no, it sound like bullshit. Bye! Right? Like, okay. On top of the 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, privileged lady. Yeah. I don't let my period stop my day. Patty Smith pops in the tampon, bloop, hops on the Harley. Right? That's why I said, I apologize for saying what I said because it came out harsh, but it's true. You can't sit in this shit. This is self-inflicted heartbreak. Patty Smith don't let her period stop her day. She pop in the tampon and hop on the motorcycle. That's basically what the fuck I was saying. That's basically what the fuck I was saying. Like, we all have been here, but it's time to get out this shit, G. Shit, cry on the fucking motorcycle. Just go. Like, nobody said you can't feel these feelings. I'm just saying don't sit here, right? Don't sit here with this dress on and not really be the motherfucker that you're supposed to be while wearing this dress, AKA your empress. Stay on the fucking throne. Yes, stay on the throne. But you still got shit to do in the queendom. You know what I'm saying? You still got to run shit. Princess Di didn't just sit at home. You know what I'm saying? That's my bitch. That's my bitch. She like really loved the world, people. You know what I mean? Like she was like one of the best. That was like the epitome of me, of the divine feminine to me. I don't care what nobody say. We can agree to disagree. Princess Diana was the fucking shit. That's my bitch. Okay? Anyway, she ain't never came through. That's weird. Every time I talk about her, I never hear her talk. I don't know why. Okay. I still don't. I just love her though. So that's weird. Let Belly Face came out. Lovers. Knight of Pentacles, the mature woman. Let belly faces out here because like I said, for those that are waiting on that union, it's about to get real. This is my serious face. Let belly face. He look like he got to take a shit. And if you stand in his fucking way, he gonna slap the shit out of your ass. Bitch, I got a shit. Right? It's that type of shit. It gives me like a strong jaw, like, you know what I mean? Strong arm type shit. That's why I said God is coming through for y'all that's waiting on this union and shit. And he is going to drop some type of knowledge on you, let you know what the fuck you need to be doing right now or should have been doing, period. For the divine feminines that, like I said, are on the path and I said a lover's coming back, that motherfucker serious. That he's serious about your loving. Oh no, I'm curious. I've been fucking up all the words today, but that's what I heard. I'm serious. That's why I said you got to kind of do it. Love it. Man, I just may not even answer the door, man. Or phone. I don't know. That's that day that the divine feminine who has officially moved on from her divine masculine is dreading. Is the day when that divine masculine comes back. Because everybody knows that he is. That's why I try to tell other divine feminines, like, that motherfucker coming back regardless. If in fact that's your divine masculine. If you check with God and that's your divine masculine, and God really is like, yes, that is y'all, guaranteed that motherfucker gonna come back. Just a lot of divine feminines don't want that motherfucker, that's all. By that time that happens, because you have already found God and there's nothing better than him. You know what I mean? And it's like almost, and not saying you're not going to get married and all that shit, but I'm saying there's nothing better than God. So if he's sending you back to me or whatever, and I know that this is still some like bull, like this person is serious, but you know all the heartbreaking shit that it caused, and you can tell really that this motherfucker ain't really where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no problems telling that motherfucker no, because you found your divine, the tip of the fucking pyramid, G. You found them. Lovers. The real lover is at the top, divine feminine. That's where the real lover is. I'm just saying though. 9 of Wands with the, actually put one on the King of Swords here. This is what you need to be aware of. Robert Plant, lead singer of the band. So be aware, divine feminine, of a cocky attitude or in the next 7 days. Because I told you, for the ones on the journey, G, be aware of this cocky ass attitude, G. Because I said that money falling, all the menses is coming back. Your divine masculine could be coming back. Like you doing your thing. You a little worried about if you're going to be, not worried. I'm sorry. You are a little worried because of that unwarranted mercy that God, you just feel good. But be aware of letting it go. Don't let it go to your head now. Don't let it go to your head, divine feminine. Because God, just like he kicked the devil out of heaven, I'm sure we can get kicked the fuck out too. So we got to be real careful about this shit. Like I said, we have to stay focused on our purpose. Bitch, be humble. Hull up, bitch. Hull up, sit down, little bitch. That type shit. We got to be humble. Be aware of not being humble, divine feminine, for the ones where God is just blessing. Humble, period. But for the ones where God is just like showing up and showing out, G. It's almost like if you're going to brag about who did it for you. Don't brag like you did it your motherfucking self. Like, nah, God did all this, G. God did all this for me. He really did. It wasn't nothing I did type shit. Be aware of not being that way, divine feminine, for the next 7 days. I'm still looking. Hold on. Look, be aware there is a masculine energy. Like I said, King and Queen of Swords are out here, divine feminine. A masculine energy could be coming back to apologize and shit. And it gives you anxiety because you don't know what to do. Some of them are sincere, divine feminine, is what I'm hearing. But these are for the ones that didn't let him stop their day. You know what I'm saying? These are from the ones that separated from the divine masculine and moved the fuck on. That divine masculine is coming back to apologize. It's going to kind of fuck with your head, G. It is a little bit. Because I feel like you feel his sincerity. You get a sincere, serious apology from this motherfucker. He done grew up in everything. Like, but you just like, I don't fucking know, G. You really going to wait on God. I love that church in the back of that damn picture. It's like, I'm going to wait on God. Let me think about it first. So that's a good ass move, divine feminine. We still in the be aware section, bitch. But you a badass bitch. I tell you all the time, Booski. All the fucking time you my bitch. I swear, I put that shit on everything. I put that shit on everything, divine feminine. That's for the ones on the path right here. Yay. For the ones that are, and everybody's on the path, right? Everybody's on the path. So when I say that, I should say for those who are on the path as a just single, as a divine feminine, not interested in the divine masculine. All of y'all on the path, some of y'all just ain't started walking down that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all just standing there at the end and shit like, well, what's down there? Down there. Divine masculine. Are you there? God is like, what the fuck? God is literally like, what the fuck? No, he ain't there. It's just me and you, boo. Just me and you, ooh, baby. Dang, God, you really are Toni, huh? Needless to say, you know I really want you. This is what God wants you to say to him. I feel like you can make me happy, contribute to the cause, and let me do my thing. Forget about what you heard. Let's get personal, right? Forget about what you heard, God. That's basically saying, forgive me for my sins. Forget about what you heard, what you're seeing. Let's get personal, God. It's me and you. Just me and you. Dang. God, you straight came through like Toni. I hope they all right, man. Yeah, all the Tonys all right. That ain't even their real fucking name. But it's Toni, and Toni, all right? Because I'll be crushed if a Toni left, okay? Take Toni the Tiger, but not one of them. You could take Toni the Tiger. You could take Tony Montana. You could take Who else? What's another Toni? Don't take the Braxton. No, that's why I ain't mention her. Whoever thought that. No. None of them Tonys. I don't need Toni, or Toni Braxton fucked with in the next 7 days. God, come on now. You keep coming up as Toni today. What is that? Oh, wow. All right, let's move on to the outcome. But yeah. Be aware of self-inflicted heartbreak, Divine Feminine, because I feel like a majority, like all of us, are in separation or just completely over this shit, right? But there's some that still think about it to where it keeps them up at night. That is God trying to talk to you, G, to get you to put this Empress dress on. You know what I mean? To give you instructions on how to move through this journey right here before you take off. You know what I mean? So allow him to do so, G. For those that are, I feel like just be aware motherfuckers coming back, G. And be aware of being cocky and shit. You know what I mean? Be aware of not telling people that God did all this shit for you. That God did all this shit for you. That's how you do it. I remember like I'm saying this and I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, but it's like when I was younger and like my grandpa was like serious about God. I miss him so much. He passed away right before I got my awakening. I'm like, damn, I wish I could talk to him now, because he like read books. He read the Bible, but he was like into theology and all of that. Like he knew about just all that shit. And I so wish, and I mean, I still do talk to him and he does. I feel like I got a portion of his spirit. Yes. Which is why mine enhanced like it did, but he knew way more. But I remember like back in the day, like when he would pick me up from school and he would have like Jesus on his car, Jesus stickers, or he'd always have a Bible, or he'd be like, did you tell Jesus or did you tell God thank you today? Did you? And it would always make me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But he was that tight with him. It's almost like Divine Feminine, you know your relationship with God is dope if you don't give a fuck where you at, who you with, what you doing. Wherever you will pay God homage and reverence any motherfucking where. I don't care where the fuck it is, who you in front of or nothing. But I used to be ashamed like that. You know, or I would be embarrassed to my grandpa. Like, why is he always talking about God whenever we around my friends and this? I was young though, real young. Not like, you know, my later years, but like as a teenager and younger and shit, it was always kind of embarrassing. And man, whoo, it's making me sad. Hold on. I admire that quality in that man, G. I do. So I want that. I want that for y'all, you know, to never be ashamed of them and shit. Nowhere. Anyway, sorry, y'all. Actually didn't know tears. I got an icebox where my heart used to be. My shit dry. I'm just saying I be feeling them well up and shit. You know what I'm saying? My papa on my altar and shit, so I felt his energy. But yeah, he was one of the best people. Yo, outcome, Divine University, Divine Feminine. Boop, get on the bus. Yep. So for the newer ones, you going. I told you. At nighttime, when you can't sleep, that's your ass getting packed up to go to school and shit, to get on the Divine University bus. All of us, we already kind of on here. You know what I mean? The ones that's been on the path separately already. You just still learning. Yeah. Getting your dorm set up and shit, putting your shit in your drawers. Basically, Divine Feminine, the outcome is you are still learning what God has to teach you, and you prioritizing and getting everything in order for this journey, period. Everything's falling in place. Everything has a place. So he's working. You can see this reminds me of learning. Like it's just all put together. I see like kids in uniforms and shit. Like everything is neat, pristine. The outcome is Divine Feminine. You stay on this fucking path, G. You stay on that path. Six of Cups came out. This is the outcome. So some of y'all reunite with this motherfucker. Some of y'all reunite with this person. They may reach out, text, or whatever the fuck, but I feel like some of you Divine Feminines, yes, do hear from a counterpart or whatever. Maybe that motherfucker was on the bus, Divine Feminine. Some of y'all Divine Masculines come back, like I said. Some of y'all's Divine Masculines are going to come back and they are going to apologize, and they have ascended. You didn't even know that motherfucker was riding on the bus. Maybe he would get on the bus. Maybe he was on a different bus. He was on the all boys bus and shit. He was on the all masculine bus and we were on the all feminine bus and shit. And you ain't know. This $1,000 cup of lean, you ain't know. He just hit you up out the blue. I feel like you see this motherfucker kind of got his shit together too with the dresser, because you got your shit together though. So these would totally be Divine Masculines and Divine Feminines who are mirroring here, who were both at Divine University, who both got their shit together and both want to talk. Basically. Divine Feminine, you are going to hear from some past friends and shit that you went to school with. Yeah, Mercury retrograde is a motherfucker. This is the outcome. But you will hear from somebody, an old friend, an old lover, Divine Feminine. Like I said, possibly from school, from childhood, could have lived on your block, or it could be this Divine Masculine. But if it is the Divine Masculine, this is an awakened one, okay? So you'll be able to tell. Like I said, the Divine Feminines who are on this journey single, right? They gonna wait on God to tell them, like, did you send this motherfucker or not, right? With this damn chapel in the back. I'm gonna wait on God to tell me. I feel like he's gonna answer you too, because you were already on your way to school to go talk to the fucking dean anyway. Like, you talk to him. That's what I'm saying. That would not be in regards to those who have that Hierophant reverse with the bad health in regards to their relationship with God. These will be the ones who just don't want a commitment or a relationship with no man, and they want to experience this spiritual journey. I feel like those are the ones that talk to God and ask, like, did you send this motherfucker? Because I really ain't even in the mood to be dating right now, God. He probably gonna tell you yay or nay. I don't know. This motherfucker awakened though. Everybody's different what God tells them. I'll never be able to tell you that shit. You know what I'm saying? Why would he want me to tell you something he could tell you himself, right? Real shit. King of Wands, Divine Feminine, you are moving fast and fast like a NASCAR, fast like a NASCAR. Headed towards something. A lot of y'all are headed towards a relationship though, I feel, to be honest. Yeah, you moving fast like you making moves, bitch. I make money moves. If I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you. That's what I just heard, Divine Feminine. It's like almost like you are the most important thing in your life right now. Bitch, I'm trying to get my shit together. Put everything in the drawer where it needs to be. Prioritize and shit. So I'm doing that. King of Wands with the Page of Wands. Bitch, I know that's right. So shit, some of y'all might just be cutting this damn relationship shit out and totally just focused on making moves for yourself. Some of y'all gonna meet new people, new friends. Some of y'all gonna start school. Your kids are starting school and shit, or I don't know why fuck they starting so late, but I don't know, shit. Maybe that's how it is in your town, state, country, I don't know. But some of your kids, have a nice day, Timmy, right? That type shit. Some of y'all are just really great, loving moms and shit. Outcomes, some of y'all are, I mean, it feels good, G, really. It feels really good. It feels good. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's more Toni. It feels good. Oh, shit, y'all. Please tell me ain't nothing happened to them. Oh, shit. If it really feels good to you, baby, let me hear you. Baby. Damn. Y'all saw that. Y'all seeing this shit happen. Please tell me. I'm about to Google the Tonis after when we get off. Make sure everybody's straight, G. I don't never get that many. And I ain't no Toni card. I don't have them in my music deck. Toni ain't in there. Toni. Or the other Toni. Anyway. Six of Cups, Knight of Swords with the school bus. Your outcome, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. House. This looks really good, Divine Feminine. Look at that. Six of Cups, Knight of Swords with the house. It's almost like I'm focused on my kids, my home, my stability, ascending, going to Divine University, getting my lessons done, graduating with high honor, right? That my high honor card is God, right? That's all I'm focused on, G. And I'm taking the steps to do it, and ain't nobody gonna fucking stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Nothing is stopping you, Divine Feminine. You keeping this momentum. For the newer Divine Feminines that are waiting on this masculine, like I told you, you about to get your ass on that bus with the rest of the newer Divine Feminines on this journey. And y'all motherfuckers gonna meet, and y'all gonna get grounded, and you gonna start to see what's up. You gonna start this journey, and you gonna start prioritizing and start picking you first. That's what's gonna happen, G. Whether you like it by any means necessary, whether you like it or not, Divine Feminine, still pining over this. It's either you gonna go to Divine University and God's giving you these tools and you gonna get your ass on that bus, or this shit, that anxiety and shit is gonna get worse, G. I feel like a disconnect is what I'm hearing from the whole, like, it turns toxic, the whole twin flame. I don't even like saying twin flame, but that shit turns toxic for those that are waiting on this divine masculine and refusing to get the actual lesson and the actual gift out of it. It turns very toxic. Thief card came out on top of this King of Wands, Page of Wands. Like I told you, nothing can stop you. You all the way up. We takers, motherfucker, right? That's what the fuck we are. Thief card. You give, but you cannot take love. You become a fucking taker, Divine Feminine. And I mean that in the best way possible, because you taking for yourself. And when I say takers, I mean you getting this free education at Divine University that you've been accepted to. Yeah, we takers. I'm going to take that shit. I'm going to take what God has to offer me because the shit been working out, G. I'm just saying, though. Yeah. So go on and take that love, Divine Feminine. That's the one person that, it's an equal give and take, and not person. But with God, it's an equal give and take. And really, it ain't even equal, because you can never please God, I feel like, to the utmost where he just like, you are perfect. Hell no, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. That's what that unwarranted mercy is here. But go ahead and be a taker this time, Divine Feminine. I feel like he wants you to get it. He wants you to get it. One on this Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, too many, and the House card. BB King. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. Yeah. That's why I said for the divine feminines on this journey by themselves, you wasn't interested in no fucking commitment, no dick or none of that shit. At this point, you ain't. You like, bitch, I'm trying to get this new house, right? That's why I moved to a new house on the new hill, right? Trying to get that new house on the new hill, bitch. Make sure my kids Gucci, live in a good neighborhood, send my kids to the best fucking schools. Like, I'm just trying to get myself prioritized. For those that don't have kids, you still want the house on the hill. You eventually want this relationship, bitch. I want the one that God sent for me. And until he does, I'm on the bus to Divine University, because the thrill is gone on all this 3D shit. I don't even give no fucks about nothing. TV, none of that shit. How many of y'all just kind of froze up on TV? Sometimes I'll keep seeing it in MSNBC on or some shit, but I really just don't. I have no interest in TV or none of that shit no more. It's like it doesn't really feed me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this shit is. That's how you feel about yourself, or that's the outcome, Divine Feminine, for the next 7 days. Dresser, King of Wands, Page of Wands, Thief card. Yeah, bitch, Queen. Freddie Mercury. Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more? Queen. Yes, because we fucking takers. That's why. We take charge of shit. We take control of our lives. You know what I mean? We take God seriously. We take lessons from God. You know what I mean? That's what this shit is. All the taking. So that's what it is. You give, but you cannot take love. Basically, learn the lesson. Stop worrying about if you're going to be alone or what's going to happen and what's going to come. Just take love from God. He ain't going to let you down, G. That's the outcome. Just take it. Take love, Divine Feminine. All right, G, that's been your reading. You know, I don't do Divine Masculine these motherfuckers no more. What's the point, G? He got his own shit tomorrow, so we'll hit him up and nigga, I hit him up. I hit him up tomorrow and shit, and I'll let y'all know shit how he feel about you. But right now, this here about us because we fucking takers. Now, shit, let me make sure Toni, damn Toni, all right. But yes, Divine Feminine, thank you so much for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.